Okay. Oh. Good news. Good news,
What's
Johnny.
That? What do you got?
I got here a checkbook, and I'm about to cut you a check.
Oh, you got a check for me.
I got a check for you.
Wait, why are you writing me a check again?
Well, you remember how I let you in on a deal here where you held the 17 boxes of Yeti fur.
Boxes of rancid hair, yeah.
It was Yeti fur, man.
Sure.
Anyways, and Alonzo came over.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came over, picked it up and stuff like that. Well, anyways, it's been a couple of weeks, but he came by and he paid me, and now I got the money and the funds, and I can square it away. So here's your check.
$2.
Oh wait, sorry. Did I make it out to Johnny Hatman, by the way?
You could. Sometimes you're training and
get carried away.
Over, and it's like when you're taught to improv as an actor, it's like, oh, you never just let it disappear. You have to throw it away or put it away.
It's right.
It's so ingrained in me at this point that when someone hands me a fake check, I
threw it right into the.
Did you notice that I threw that? I didn't just throw it in the away. No. I threw it towards the shredder. That's
I threw it right into the shredder. Actually, shredder's gone.
But welcome back. I have no idea what episode this is, if I'm being honest. The format.
It's gone at this point.
Yes. So
we've shifted.
Welcome back.
Forms.
Here's what episode it is. Hey, that's great.
Ba-da-bum.
Thanks. Is that a badger carrying the number of the episode in its mouth?
Oh my God, is it?
Holy crap!
Holy crap! I didn't know they could do that.
Oh, he's scurrying away.
Oh,
there he goes.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye.
Right. See you, badger. All right.
Badgers.
So, speaking of.
Badgers?
Speaking of the Emilio Estevez lookalike.
By the way, I got more boxes that are becoming next week.
I don't want these boxes, man.
It's okay. It's only for a couple of days. I think this one's going to be even a bigger payoff for you.
Why?
Because it's going to be werewolf fur.
Werewolf fur. I have okay. Legitimate question.
Okay.
So werewolf fur being fur from a werewolf, right?
Yes, well, that's where it comes from.
What if it's if you shave a lock of hair from a werewolf who's in human form, is that still fur?
Well, yeah.
Is it technically werewolf fur or is it werewolf hair? And what's the difference between hair and fur, if I'm being honest?
I don't think there's anything different. Really, I think it's hair follicles. You're a mammal. Technically, you probably say our hair is fur.
So the only reason we call it hair is because we're humans,
yeah.
And we wanted something to distinguish it between fur and
because we want to be above animals, so we can't,
Well, because that's the thing, right? Here's the question then, because horse manes, when you get a brush, it's a horse hair brush.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that because it's a horse hairbrush or it's a horse hair brush? So they call the mane hair, and then the fuzzy part that's on the body, they call that fur, right? Horse fur and horse hair, they're different.
Well, it's probably a thicker, more denser type of hair.
Oh, this is
just like like a unicorn,
are being raised.
like horns.
Yeah.
Are actually just hair follicles that are really hard.
Is that... Wait, are you fucking with me right now?
No, I am not fucking with you.
Wait, so a horn...
Like deer antlers, excuse me. Let's be more...
Deer antlers, because unicorns aren't real.
Unicorns are real.
Oh, okay.
But...
They unicorn live with the Yetis out in Palm Beach, huh?
No, they don't. You crazy. Palm Beach?
Oh, that's the crazy part. Palm Beach.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Crazy.
Tupac has the stable of all the unicorns.
Yes. I think deer antlers or bucks, like that kind of thing, or it's
Those are hair follicles that just... What, are they calcify?
they're super dense. I'm not sure. I didn't research this because I didn't know we were gonna talk about this today.
No, this is it. I want to explore this topic because honestly, that's an interesting.
It's like something like that, or it's goats horns.
Well, what about like ram's horns?
Those are also.
That's just. I thought that was just an extension of bone, like a calcium like growth. Because bones are essentially just calcium, like hard, like, or just lots of calcium.
Right. I don't think it's it could be rhino, but I actually think there's another animal that is similar to that actually has horns. Man, I wish I could be really, because I know this is truth. This is
come to the red herring podcast
to get
for two dudes speculating on things when you could for no educational value.
No education value whatsoever.
But hey, you like us, we like us, so you should like us. Smash that like button. How about that?
Yeah.
Smash that.
We're not trying to pull your leg or anything, but what we say may or may not be true.
In fact, you could probably guess that most of the things we say are fake news.
No, but there's animals out there with horns, but the horns they're actually follicles.
That is an interesting. Okay, that makes me wonder, right? So
I might be even getting that wrong. It might be not follicles. It's like hair. It's like stiff, like really strong hair that might be calcified.
Because I know there are animals that have insanely coarse fur. Like, so when you get like a brush for your beard, you have a beard. I have a beard.
I don't have a brush for my beard, but
very bushy though.
Yeah, bushy.
But like
he has a big bushy beard.
When you get a brush for your beard, it's usually what they always recommend is a boar bristle brush, right?
Yes.
Wait, no, that's soft fur. No.
I have fucking no clue what you're talking
Because like a boar bristle brush, when you're using it on your beard, it is in such a way that it is able to get in between every single hair in your beard, so that when it brushes it, it's not like your standard comb or your standard brush that like bunches a lot of it together and goes through. Like a boar bristle brush, I guess it's really fine. Like it's fine. It's able to get in between everything, so that when you get that brush, it like that's like our friend.
Yes.
His when his beard when he brushes it, because he has one of those brushes, and it kind of looks like one of the brushes that you use on a horse, just
or like a shoe shiner.
Yeah. So like when his beard goes out, it's very fine. It's very sculpted. It's it's whatever.
It's probably something I should get.
And if you put beard oil in that, then it gets to a point where it's like you're essentially treating your beard as you would your prize racehorse.
You would.
Which is fine, because that's what I would want to do.
I think you would want to do that. I think you definitely would want to do that.
Beard maintenance, the podcast, everybody.
Beard maintenance here, 101. Ask any questions about beards here.
Do you have any actual interest, or not interest?
I'm also starting a new. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Starting a new podcast?
No, I'm starting a new fundraiser.
Oh.
It's called Beard Bread. It's for Bunty King's beard.
Oh.
So all you listeners out there, $39.99 a month.
Oh.
Provides treatment for his beard, because we want that thing to sustain longevity. We want it to be pure and wholesome and healthy and ready to take on all kinds of.
Okay, give me the pitch.
Well, basically, what we do.
Or do you want me to just play your Twitter video?
You could just play the Twitter video.
Here it is.
I care about Bunty's beard more than I care about African children. That's why I'm going to start a fundraiser / charity / Kickstarter for Bunty's beard. Just send me $39.99 once a month, and I will make sure that his beard is kept healthy, fed well, and groomed well, with plenty of water.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just go back to your question now.
Okay.
I just wanted to plug that real quick.
So no, honestly, do you because I know there's a lot of guys with beards who joke about oh, my beard is this, my beard is a beard is a responsibility, and I do that joke all the time too. A beard is a lifestyle. It's this. I do actually genuinely care about my beard in the sense that. Yeah. I don't want it in the same way that guys with hair, I'm sure you can relate to this, I can't. But guys with hair on top of their head, they want it to look nice, they comb it, they brush it, they use product, You know, they wash it, they get a good shampoo, good conditioner. You know, they want it to look nice, they want it to be healthy.
Yes.
Do you have? Are you one of the guys that, not in a hipster way, goes, "Oh, I use this in my beard," but like, do you go out of your way to get like a beard shampoo and a beard conditioner or a beard oil? Like, do you do any of that?
These are great questions. And, you know, I'm sure this is going to really help the audience when they're growing their beards out, but I don't do absolutely shit.
So you just, like, you don't even wash it with a shampoo?
I don't even wash it with a shampoo.
So you just let it go with the natural oils going in there?
Yep, it's natural oils.
That's, honestly, that at this point, I was using a beard shampoo and a beard conditioner for a while, but after a while, I found out that
dries the fuck out of your skin or something?
It started to dry the skin out so that when I would scratch my beard, the dead skin cells underneath, it would basically be chin dandruff. And so I stopped using it. And once I stopped using it, that stopped happening. And
there you go.
It became apparent that the natural oils are very essential to my own beard care.
You know, it's a funny thing, the human body.
Yeah.
It kind of provides what it needs. It's a funny thing about that.
Well, see, that's the greatest part too, though, right? Like, people with dandruff, when they use like Head and Shoulders or dandruff shampoo to stop that. It's sometimes when people's hair like doesn't give enough oil, it gets dry, and it's like you need a shampoo that adds extra oil in your hair to not get your scalp dry. It's so weird.
Well, that's the funny thing is, like, if you have dandruff, right?
Yeah.
Case in point, I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Do you use Head and Shoulders?
It drives me crazy. No, I use a special, like, dandruff shampoo.
So it's like a super mix, or a super,
it's like one of those
super serum.
It's like one of those super serum things.
Okay.
But I wash my hair like twice a week. Twice or 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
And because I don't know, shampoo dries the shit out of my hair.
Yeah.
Or my skin, my scalp. And then also hot water is bad.
That can be a skin thing.
That could be a skin thing too. And it's nuts because I never had dandruff really before until recently. So I know this is a fun conversation and all.
I'm having fun with it. Listen, listeners, you listen here.
Get your info.
If you don't like this episode, there will be another one on either Wednesday or Monday, depending on when this one comes out.
When it happens.
Don't you flash that symbol at me.
I will flash.
Don't you flash that symbol at me.
Hey, just because SpongeBob does it doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's wrong.
Triggered.
Yeah. Moving on.